Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into my week 6 presentation. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to submit a public form request for the city of Harupa Valley. For our scenario, we're looking to gain access to the code cases, both current and all former code cases that have been submitted against the property 8930 Limonite Avenue, which is the address for City Hall. And this is the address that we'll be using to be able to learn how to submit the public form request. Typically, this information is not available to the public. However, under the Freedom of Information Act, these documents can be made available if requested, as long as there is nothing preventing the city releasing confidential information. The first step is to Google the public form request for the city of Harupa Valley. As the top option, this is going to bring the submit or request a public form link. And just to save you a little bit of time, I did include the link that you can copy and paste into the search bar to bring you to the next slide. So you'll see that this page will be to submit or request information, and you are going to be clicking right here on the Public Record Act request in the middle of the page. After you click on this, that will bring you to the Public Records Request Center. Here you can submit a form request, but you can also access any previously requested forms that have been released by the city by clicking the Browse the Public Records Archive tab. I highly suggest whenever you are submitting a records request to gain information on a property that you first look through the archives, because it may have already been released in the past, and it will save you time by allowing you to access this information without having to wait for the public records request to process. So once you click on that top left square, it's going to bring you here. You need to create a login in order to submit a request. That way we're able to respond to the request. If you already have an account, then please just log in. If you don't have an account, please create one. And lastly, you're going to be filling out your request in the box, and it's the section that says describe the records requested. So I'm requesting all open and closed cases for 8930 Limonite Avenue. It's also going to ask you the preferred method to receive records. You can receive it electronically, you can receive it on site, you can pick up copies, fax copies over, or they can mail it over to you. It is free to request a public records. However, if you are asking for physical copies and duplicates, then the city does charge you for each duplicate. Lastly, Maria Morris, the city clerk of Harupa Valley, is the individual who processes all public records requests, and she is required to respond to your record requests within 10 days of receiving the request itself. Under some circumstances, the city may delay the release of information by up to 2 weeks. So if approved, you can expect to receive your public records request information to be processed within 10 to 24 days at the most. Thank you guys so much for listening to my presentation. I really look forward to learning about y'all's presentations under the Freedom of Information Act. Hope y'all have a great day.